everyone. So I wanted to take a moment to do a quick video, quick vlog about my plans for tomorrow and a little bit of 2017 and talk about do my question and answer session that I told you guys I would be doing. So I've been spending part of the night looking at the weather, looking at fishing reports, looking at getting my stuff ready to go. So I got my camera stuff ready, I got all my fishing poles ready, I got heater ready and all that. So I've been working on that. Been working on, like I said, looking at fishing reports, trying to decide where I want to go and what I'm going to fish for. So I'm going to show you guys what the weather looks like, which has kind of been a factor as far as where I go. I don't want to go fishing too far away from home in case it is a little too cold with what the weather looks like it's going to be doing. It looks like at 8 a.m. tomorrow it's going to be a -10 wind chill. So that's going to be a little chilly, even though I'll be in a hut, be in a ice fishing shack, so it won't be terrible, but it'll still be kind of cold. So have a heater on, have plenty of fuel for that. But I wanted to look at that, so I'm going to go somewhere close. I'm probably going to go to the same place that I took my nephew at, which will be going after some bluegill, maybe a little bit of bass, go after some crappies hopefully. Looking at the fishing report, it shows that the crappie bite looks like it is decent to fair, so hopefully we can find some crappies and have some fun with that. Other than that, like I said, I'm looking at different things that are going on. A little bit about what my 2017 holds, and I apologize for the video. I'm going off my cell phone right now because I didn't feel like finding my big camera because it's packed away, ready for tomorrow, and the batteries are charging. So for me, 2017, I told you that there's going to be changes. I'm working on improving myself as an individual, for one. Working out, I'm actually going to a chiropractor to get rid of some back pain and some neck pain to hopefully make it so when I do hit the fishing hard and I hit everything hard, it is 100% and my body's 100%. So I don't have to worry about the pain, I don't have to worry about the headache. So been doing that, seeing him 3 times a week now, and working on getting myself in a better position because I've been dealing with a lot of pain recently and it's been kind of ongoing. So decided I wanted to get that done for number one and to help out with some other things. So it's kind of cool watching this week after I uploaded a video, my fishing one when I took my nephew out for his first time. It's kind of cool seeing that actually hit 200 views, which is awesome, and I've gained quite a few subscribers. I'm up to about 15 right now, which is pretty awesome, and I appreciate that. Thanks for everybody that has joined. I hope that we get more because, like I said, this page is about fishing. It's going to be about hunting, hopefully. It's going to be about real estate. Unfortunately, that's part of my job. I do one of that as one of my jobs. So, and it's going to be about bullying because I am passionate about that. I'm passionate about why, and I'm passionate about helping people out. So with that, I'm happy to be up to 15 subscribers. So you guys will see a lot of different things. I try taking you guys as much as I can, but like I've told you guys before, my life is kind of boring to an extent. I work a full-time job, 45 hours a week. I do real estate on the side, which can take up quite a bit of time, depending on how many clients I have and how busy it is. Right now it's a little bit slower, so that helps me out a little bit. And then when you add on the vlogs, you add on that I like to go fishing a lot, which I haven't been fishing for quite a few years. Had to take a lot of time off based on when I was doing rodeos, broken ankle, working so much, and then picking up real estate. It's really been hard for me to do it, so I really want to make a point to do more fishing this year and do more hunting this year. So I do plan on doing a lot of fishing. I hope I can take you guys with me a lot. I've been working on getting my gear a little bit better as far as my camera gear, so you guys have a decent picture and decent video when we do go. I published a book this year, or last year technically, in 2016, which was phenomenal. I'm very happy with it. There was some errors when it first came out. I did do an edit on it and changed a few things on it, just a little bit of the editing. There might still be 1 or 2 errors in it, which nobody's perfect, and I'll take that for being self-published and being able to produce it myself. So I'm very happy with that. I'm working on another book, actually 2 of them. One, I will tell you, is written, and I'm waiting on doing some of the illustrations, and that's what's being my struggle right now. I can't find the artistic part of me in order to do them. So I've been waiting on that. I don't want to produce that one too quickly, but I want to have it out mid this year, 2017. So that's my idea. But I also am working on a couple different volunteer things. I do a group that's part of Waverly Heritage Days, which is producing a festival for this community. So I'm part of that, and I do a lot of planning with that. So I have a lot of meetings with that in order to help get that so it is ready to be 3-day or 4-day actually now is what we're looking at, production with bands and concerts and events. So that takes a lot of my time. I'm also working on another volunteer group that is for a like search and rescue type thing, but also community preparedness. So there's some training with that I'll be spending weekly doing now for about the next 9-10 weeks. So that's going to be kind of interesting, kind of fun. I'm going to show you guys a picture of another project I'm going to work on. It's something I've always kind of wanted to do. I've done some lure making in the past, but I wanted to actually build a rod. So I bought a package that is going to allow me to build a rod. I'm hoping that maybe I can actually build more. I'm not going to say I'm going to make them to sell them or anything, but I might. It might be part of a giveaway that we do sometime down the road. But I wanted to build a rod. So I ordered that. It should be shipped in the next couple days. It's actually shipped, but it should arrive in the next few days. So hopefully I am able to get that built and have some fun with it. It might take me a while. I've never done it before, but I'm kind of looking forward to it, and it's something new. So with that, I want to get into this question and answer thing. All right, so we're going to do this question and answer thing. We're going to start with the question and answer. It's about 5 questions right now. And then I'm going to do like a this or that type of deal where I have a couple different options to pick from. So let's get started. First question is, what is my favorite species to fish for? It's kind of hard. I've always liked to fish for walleye. It's kind of what I was growing up. I always fished with my grandpa for walleye. Crappie and bluegill are always kind of fun. They're just something that's nice, kind of easy to catch to an extent. But I kind of want to do a little bit more bass fishing just because I've seen a lot of videos on it. It looks a lot of fun. But ultimately, I'd have to go back to normal, like around here in Iowa. It would be probably walleye, crappie, or bluegill. I also do like to go trout fishing once in a while, but I'll talk about that a little bit in the next one, which is favorite place to fish. If it had to be around Iowa, I would say the Mississippi River, kind of up by Wisconsin, Red Wing, Lake Pepin area. If it would be all-time favorite place to fish, it would either have to be Lake of the Woods or Lake Michigan. I went ice fishing up in Lake of the Woods, and that was really fun. But I would have to say that Lake Michigan is probably my first favorite, second favorite for big fish, salmon and trout, rainbow trout and things. I went over there with my grandpa quite a few times and had a lot of fun catching fish over there with the boat and going out in it. So I want to go over there a couple times this year, and that's why I say that's kind of like one of my favorite places to fish. So would I rather go hunting or fishing? That's kind of hard. I like both. I kind of like hunting. I kind of like fishing a little bit more, I'm going to say, right now, because you can go out with people and you can go out in a boat and you can have fun. It's more during the daytime deal. You can actually see where you're going for the most part. Hunting is fun. I mean, I love being out there and seeing Mother's Nature. I love having the animals, calling them in, the thrill, the hunt, the chase. But ultimately, I kind of like fishing just because you get out there a little bit more. You're not quite and be as quiet and everything, but I still like sitting out hunting. So, next question is about real estate, and it's, what is your favorite part of being a realtor? My favorite part of being a realtor is when you show somebody a house and they fall in love with it, you go write an offer, and then being able to tell them that their offer's been accepted. Or selling somebody's house and you have a showing on it and you're able to go to that seller and say, hey, I just sold your house, here's an offer, and they accept it, and you can tell them that they sold it. That is just amazing to see how that it takes so much stress off of them. So that's why probably my favorite part is I was able to tell somebody around Christmas, like, hey, I got a Christmas present for you. They're like, what is it? Your offer that you offered on that house yesterday has been accepted. And that's kind of cool. So it's kind of nice to be able to give that type of a Christmas present to somebody. All right, so let's go into this or that. Let's see, the first one, fishing or hunting. I kind of answered that in the Q&A, but I'd have to probably say a little bit of both, but more fishing, just because you can do it more during the day and you can do it with people and have fun with it. Hunting, you're kind of more by yourself. Spinning or casting rod or reel. I've never been much into a casting. I haven't really tried it that much. The couple times I have tried it, I haven't learned a lot about it. So it's been self-taught. So I've been watching some YouTube videos. It's something I'm going to try this summer more. So I'd have to say spinning more than anything. Shore or boat fishing? I like both. I like to go boat fishing a little bit more because you get a little bit more flexibility with going around different parts of the lake. You can get out into the middle of a lake. You can get to places where a lot quicker. You don't have to walk around the whole lake, and you can go to parts that you want to. Shore fishing's nice in certain times. You can get up close and you can draw the lure back to you. So you can get it out into the deep water and attract anything there and bring it up shallow and catch some of them fish. So a little bit of both, but ideally boat. So crappie or bluegill? That's kind of a hard one too. They're both fun in their own way, and you kind of catch them both at the same time to an extent. So ideally, if I had a choice, I would probably say more crappie than bluegill, but there's a lot of different color variations with bluegill, so that's kind of the fun part about catching bluegill, is you never know exactly what color you're going to get. The other day we were catching some that had purple in them, which was really cool. You get some that have really orange bellies. You get some that have the stripes through them. They're all really cool. So the bluegill are fun to catch for the aspect of seeing the different colors on them. The crappie are nice because I always think they're a little bit bigger, and they seem to put up a little bit bigger of a fight. So ice fishing or boat fishing? I like both. It's hard for me to pick one over the other. I like boat fishing because it's more in the summer. I like ice fishing because you can walk out anywhere you want to, but then you got to worry about falling through the ice. So I want to say boat fishing on that one. Plus, in the ice fishing, you're dealing with the cold. So with ice fishing, tent or no tent, I'd have to say tent for the most part because I kind of like to be able to see down the hole. And if you have the tent in there, you can black it out and you can see down the hole and see if fish are biting or if they're around, if they're close enough. And then hand or electric auger or gas auger. I've used both. I've used an electric auger or a gas auger. I've used a hand auger. I'd have to prefer the electric or the gas just because it is quicker and it doesn't take as much work. And I'm going to say lazy about that, but it just seems a lot faster. You can get through a lot more holes. You can check a lot more holes quicker, and you're not wasting as much energy. So with that, I'm going to say I hope you guys have a great night. I'm going to get up, probably wait a little bit before I go out with the temperature that it's going to be. I'm going to get out probably more mid-morning, early afternoon. I want to go out ice fishing. It's just something that I haven't done a lot of, in the last few years, and I want to do it. So it's going to be -10 at about 8 o'clock in the morning with the windshield, so we're going to get out a little bit later. But I'm going to go out, and I'm going to take you guys with me, and I'll post a vlog tomorrow about it, and hopefully we catch fish. I'm going to go somewhere local, like I said, the same place that I went with my nephew and took him out for his first time. I caught a lot of little fish, but I do like to keep fish, so because I do like to eat fish, but at the same time, catching fish and staying active with it is just as much fun. I'll throw fish back and let them grow up to be bigger just to catch them and enjoy it and have fun. So I'm going to go out for a few hours. I'm not going to say I'm going to stay out a long time, but I'm going to stay out for a little bit. Okay, that was weird. So my phone shut me off because I ran out of memory. So, like I said, I'm going to go out fishing tomorrow. I hope you guys have a great night. I hope you guys have had a great start to your 2017 fishing and 2017 years. So with that, remember, I can, and we will see you guys tomorrow.